Rise and shine, you guys. Rise and shine. All right. We're at the planetary hour right now, I believe, of Mercury. Yes. All right, so we'll be here about until 8:19 a.m. It's currently 7:32 a.m. Today is Venus's day, May the 2nd. So today, you know, my numbers are always like 5 and 2. So May 2nd of 2025. Okay, lots of 5s and 2s today. In numerology, it is 5s are Mercurian energy, and 2s are the moon energy. All right, so we currently have the moon in Cancer today at, it looks like 16 degrees and 28 minutes as of right now. So let's take a look at the 17th degree of Cancer. With the Sabian symbol, it speaks about the germ grows into knowledge and life. All about maturity from the 15th to the 20th degree. There's a lot of growth happening here. It says everything living tends to grow. It is an unassailable motivation for us to expand our situations and influence in building upon potential. As a seed breaks open to germinate, so a seeker breaks open the shell of ego. Each reaches towards the light, one physical, the other metamorphical. And it says here, yet both in obedience to the universal imperative in life is to grow. So although the seeker has meditated upon self-surrender into unity, still they have an equal and opposite will to proclaim the uniqueness of self and project individuality forward. Welcome in, you guys. Tiff, welcome in. All right, let's see. Ooh. This ain't it. This is not it. I had to drink it. All right. The sun is in Taurus at 13 degrees. Ooh, that hurts my finger. A man handling some baggage. All right, so it says material acquisition, the inevitable pool of materiality that leads us to seek possessions and the improvement of circumstances, or to improve of our circumstances. The involvement with society's availability of material abundance inevitably attracts heavy responsibility and the habit of gain and acquisitiveness. These are the qualities of the material world, and they make demands upon us. So there's a heavy focus on industry today. It says that we serve is more important than whom we serve. So you need to serve somebody today, okay? So that's the energy of the sun and the moon in transit today. We have the conjunction of Venus and Neptune. I believe this conjunction is going to be taking place at 1:07 p.m. Okay. That's the major transit, but today the moon is in Cancer all day. We'll see it square over to Mercury, which I believe we already have. Where's Mercury? Nope, we're almost there. All right, so while we're doing this reading, we'll probably be in this energy of the, where is it? The square over to Mercury. A semi-sextile to Jupiter at about 22 degrees. There's a square over to Chiron. I believe Chiron's already around like the 24th, 25th degree. Yes. And then we have a quintile energy to the sun in Taurus later on, in which we just spoke about carrying some heavy baggage. Okay. Let's get into it. Tarot of the Owls, Angel Tarot, Chakra Insight Oracle, the Answer Oracle, Spill the Tea deck. I don't know what's coming out this morning, but we're going to start off with a chakra. I was being drawn to wear my daisy flower today. I'm going with my mom to go wash clothes today. And her name is Daisy. Every time I see the shirt, I think about my mom, so I just put it on. It says, love me or fucking love me not, bitches. Don't give a fuck. Something like that. All right, let's get into it. I mean, the sun is already beaming. Can y'all see that? So, what chakra today are we focusing on? Divine consciousness. I know that's right. I've been getting a lot of this heavy at the crown chakra right now. So the interconnectedness, the expansion, oneness, and the energy of divine light could be of significance. Okay. And on the bottom of the deck, we have here, what's this, the third chakra? It says will, all right? Your self-will, expression. Okay, so heavy expression and expansion today. Assertiveness, self-control, and focusing on your direction here. 20 people in a chat and 3 likes. Come on, you guys. All right. Let's see what's going on. Sacral chakra. I'm kind of feeling that today. All right. Let's see what the angels want us to know. Hi, Susan. 616 Nick in the building. That's so rhymed. I like that. Forrest Davis, welcome in. Aloha from Hawaii. I want to go to Hawaii. All right, let's see what's going on. So I'm kind of getting you have the will to be able to self-express, all right, and go in the direction of your divine consciousness here, and where you're able to interconnect into the expansion of the white light, baby. All right. We have the Queen of Cups, God the Redeemer. So redemption serves against enemies of religion and governs chastity. 10 of Wands, spiritual communication. That's exactly what this is. Throat chakra and the crown. All right, so spiritual communication influences religious men, teachers, as well as men of law. We have the Page of Pentacles, loyalty, allegiance, friendship, and reconciliation. Three of Swords, love and submission cures illnesses, influences paternal love, and gives long life. One more. The Chariot with Archangel Michael here. All right, so it says, who is like God? So perseverance, success in conflict, and overcoming any type of adversity. All right, so what's being redeemed here is that you have the ability to spiritually communicate. It shows that you are very loyal. All right, you have friendship with anyone pretty much. You're able to reconcile and show the energy of submission and love through perseverance. So this is your, I'm kind of getting your throat chakra, the way that you express and the way that you are, it could be that you're teaching the energy of the white light, okay? Oh, let's get into it. Boundary, speeding, and explosion with this limit card here. Sunset. I don't know. I was hearing the sky is the limit, and then the sunset came out. So something that seems to be fading away. All right. Keep your boundary up with that energy. The sky is the limit. That's where your focus should be at this time. Your courage is needed right now in connection to your bravery, how you're supposed to be going on some sort of adventure. Your brilliance is needed at this time. All right. And that's interesting. The disappear card is here. Something is either declining very quickly. The sunset and disappear both have the word decline on it. Something was meant to fade away so that when you put that boundary up, you're able to protect. All right, the sense of adventure you must be on. I don't know. I heard sky is the limit. All right, like you need some sort of courage here. On the bottom of the deck, rejection. This card keeps coming out. It came out yesterday. Rejection. It speaks about taboos, all right? It could be like a never-ending story, something that seems to be forbidden or something like that. Welcome in, sweetie. Mandy, good morning. Gary, good morning. Joanne, good morning. All right. That's funny. I hope Cindy's here this morning as well. Me and Cindy were speaking on the phone yesterday, and she told me that everything that I was going through was because God wanted me to be obedient. And I'm looking at the King of Pentacles here. It says, the gentle God, obedience causes harmony and peace and calms anger in anyone. I don't know, rise and shine, you guys. All right, so something's declining here. Something was meant to fade away and or die out. There was something that was meant to be forbidden. Okay, this kind of came out yesterday. But it almost like you kept your boundary up and you kind of like went in the speed of light. Something like that. Like sky is the limit. It almost felt like an explosion of energy because of your bravery, because of your brilliance, because you weren't afraid to go on this adventure. Your courage was needed here. Crazy. Thank you, sweetie. I like this shirt too. It kind of like, I got it from Aeropostale. It kind of got like all messed up, but I still wear the shit. I'm going to wash clothes anyway today. So I don't mind. All right, so you're meeting new alliances now. All right, they're going to bring you opportunities and support you as well. That's good energy. Well, hot damn, what's going on my deck? So yeah, something or someone is fading away here. You know what it is? I feel like you have a level up and you have a lot of spiritual protection around you. Archangel Michael don't fucking play, right? He is who is like God. So whoever is meant to like humiliate those that are super proud, all right, there was supposed to be some sort of energy of forgiveness, and that came out yesterday as well. All right, so redemption is happening here because what you're spiritually communicating and showing your loyalty, courage, and devotion of, you know, how you're spreading love and being submissive. You're helping people cure illnesses, all right? And you're persevering, and there's a lot of success and conflict that you've been dealing with, a lot of adversity. So the fact that this is kind of like declining, dying out, fading out because of your bravery, you're becoming now connected to new alliances. People are like, I fuck with you like that. Like, this is spirit, all right? Like, it shows that you have will behind you continuing to express yourself, all right? Going in the right direction. Yeah. This is interesting. All right, so there's some sort of unexpected news. Unbelievable news will shatter your expectations. What's going on here? I feel like something's going to be really shocking. Like, I don't know. Something that was meant to keep you limited, maybe. Because I'm feeling like as soon as I seen unexpected news, kind of brought me back to this limited card here. And where it was like something was meant to speed up, but there was a boundary there. And then there just seems to be some sort of explosion, like, of energy that burst out. Like, you start, like, pushing forward. Smoke and mirrors. It says, don't be fooled by appearances. Interesting. I feel like people are wearing masks. Not really showing face of who they really are. Yeah, you're being double-crossed here by somebody. This is why you need new alliances. It says you may face betrayal and or be double-crossed. Damn. I guess one more and we're going to get into it. I don't know. Number 5 seems to be my number today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Pull one more here. 5. Thank you. Push and pull. So there seems to be emotional instability because of some sort of push and pull energy between you and someone else. On the bottom of the deck, you're looking for authentic vibes with someone here. It says you will find someone who resonates with your authentic vibes. And there's a lot of rumors going around as well. Aren't they always? I need to put this hair up. Y'all gotta give me a minute. I'm hot as hell already. I just got out the shower. Oh my goodness. What in the world? All right. What is being redeemed here with this Queen of Cups? It says serves against enemies of religion. Shizness. That's so funny. When I looked down, I read Tailor Made, and it says Tater Man. Who knows Tailor Made from the show I Love New York? I promise you that was the person's face that came up when I read their name. It's funny. I can't. Tailor Made. The Queen of Cups. So what you're protecting here was being redeemed as the energy of your happiness. The Nine of Cups is here. The Ten of Wands is spiritual communication. Let's see, what are you teaching here? Spiritual communication. It was meant to humiliate the proud. Whoever that King of Pentacles is. Okay. Where did we see him? Right here. So the King of Pentacles in this deck was meant for someone to be obedient, causes harmony and peace, and calms the anger in anyone here. All right, so if the Queen of Cups is coming in to be highly intuitive and to redeem someone's wish fulfillment so that they're emotionally happy, the spiritual communication and who you're teaching here has all to do with this person that wants you to be obedient to them, the King of Pentacles. Show me your loyalty and your allegiance and friendship and reconciliation with this Page of Pentacles. It's interesting. There's like a sense of maturity that needs to happen here from the Page to the King of Pentacles. Yeah, and there's the King of Wands. All right, so there's something about taking a position of leadership here, being able to show that you are loyal and devoted, all right, and able to spread the energy of knowledge, okay, towards others. The King of Wands is like a public speaker as well, all right, a teacher. Love and submission cures illnesses, influences paternal loves, and gives long life. The Ten of Cups. So from the Nine to the Ten of Cups, in between these two kings here, there could be two masculines that are very important to you in your life. And here we have the Archangel Michael. So this is where you're going to persevere and overcome conflict and adversity, is through the energy of love. Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. The Tower. Interesting, because it felt like an explosion. It felt that way. All right, so this is going to be the unexpected news that comes in. All right, it says unbelievable news that will shatter your expectations. Don't be fooled by someone's appearance. They're double-crossing you. There seems to be some sort of push and pull here with emotional instability. The Nine to the Ten of Cups, that's emotional stability, okay? So whoever this King of Pentacles is and whoever the King of Wands is, your job here is to be obedient, to teach the spiritual communication and show loyalty, bravery, courage, okay? There seems to be something limited, or why something seems to be declining very quickly, fading out, dying out, aging out. It was meant to be forbidden, or it's because people feel like this is so taboo. Why am I here? Why am I listening? Tailor Made, get the fuck out, right? Those people need to be rejected from the community of divine consciousness. See what I'm saying? Because those that are trying to expand into a collective of oneness are connected to the light, right? Show me what's dying out, what's fading out, what's meant to be declined here. Or who's meant to be, I don't know. What's going on? Secrets. Well, damn, I almost have all the damn kings out here. Where's the King of Swords at this point? So all the other kings are out here but the King of Swords. This has to do with secrets of the world and how you're meant to change the fortune of those that cannot see, how to make progress, utilizing the energy of emotion to bring in a sense of abundance, love, and happiness, and how to self-express and create. Seven of Cups, the World card, Wheel of Fortune, Two of Swords, Three of Wands, King of Cups to the Empress. That's what I'm seeing here. So if Archangel Michael's out here bringing in the fucking Tower, the Tower normally in the Archangel deck here would be Archangel Uriel. All right. The Archangel Michael will bring success in conflict and defeat your adversaries with ease. He rules over the order of all the other archangels. Where's Archangel Uriel in this deck with the Tower? Right here. The fire of God. It says the Archangel Uriel warns of disasters and aids in transformation and watches over the thunder and of terror. That's what I'm seeing right here. All right. So it says he is the angel of the north. Whatever secrets of the universe that are meant to change someone's destiny, and where, again, there seems to be something that's not really seen or hidden, something like that. There's the need to like create progress in the energy of happiness so that we can continue to create. Somebody wants to limit whatever this energy is, or this is dying out. There's not a lot of people that are persevering and have the courage or the bravery to continue to push forward with divine consciousness. I feel like this is the issue. There's the fucking light. What I say? I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad. Or teaching it at least. All right? That's what this is. There's a heavy Taurus energy here. Look. Taurus, Leo. All fixed signs here. All fixed signs. 1021 you could be seeing on the clock a lot. 1021. Okay. So there has to be something like in connection to the way things are meant to change here. Show me new alliances. You're going to go on a new journey. The Tower's out here. Scorpio. That Fool card, that was Aquarius. Taurus as well as Leo. All fixed signs. This fixed moon cycle is going to close out something. Close out a chapter of, it could be false ass people that wear masks, those that are trying to betray you, those that are fucking, you know, they're not showing their true appearance to the world. They're like fucking smoke and mirrors. Something about it. The Knight of Pentacles. Something's being delayed here. Queen of Swords. I feel like the Queen of Swords is meant to look into something. Queen of Pentacles, the Justice. What I say? I feel like this could be like a legal thing. All right, the Queen of Swords is meant to look into something. Because if the King of Pentacles in this deck is coming out as the one to be able to show obedience. Where's my thing at? What card is that? 34. 1 second, you guys. Can I find it? Oops. I think I missed it. Queen of Swords. No. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. 8, 7, Ace. I don't know which one it is in this deck, but I'm curious. Very curious. I'm somewhat closer to it. I feel it. Okay. I'm so curious right now. Here it is. That makes sense. That makes total sense. There's something here about, like, if you're meant to be obedient, right, to the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles in this deck is coming out as intellectual lucidity. If you're doing some sort of spiritual communication and teaching, especially men of law, King of Pentacles, this person is meant to be provided consolation as well as compensation. So this has a lot to do with, like, I don't know, maybe you're playing a certain role in, you know, the court of law or something like that. But for whatever reason, it seems to be like secrets of the universe on how this is supposed to change the energy. Looking into something, feeling like you're at a crossroads, or not being able to see what it is. But again, making progress, tapping into emotional fulfillment, so that way whatever's created out of that, you're able to teach the light. This seems to be something that's delayed because of possibly a lot of people are afraid to do it. The Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving energy. This energy is very straight to the point, and it's like, what's going on here? Why aren't things fair? Justice. This is what the Tower is. So let's just say it's a feminine energy, and it's not, it's frowned upon in the spiritual community for a feminine to be able to tap in. But hello, the feminine is divine consciousness. It has all to do with, you know, the High Priestess. Maybe they're trying to decline this person's energy. They don't like your courage and your bravery, motherfucker. They don't like it. It's forbidden. The Lovers, Gemini energy here, and the Seven of Pentacles, that's a Saturn and Taurus. They feel like you're trying to scheme your way through by being connected in love, or it's not fair that you're completely balanced within your masculine and feminine energy, something like that. Show me limit and courage here with boundaries, the energy of speed and explosion, with bravery, adventure, fatal, and brilliant. Again, it has to do with your brilliance, your intellectual pursuits. Yeah. Queen of Swords to the Queen of Pentacles. You're meant to be compensated for this. Justice. This is like you doing spiritual work of law or something like that. Ace of Wands. You're not afraid. You have passion, desire. All right. You have the skills, the way to self-express. You have it all. As the fucking High Priestess. I can't make it up. I can't make that up. You know what's going on. You see the secrets. You understand it all. You need to sit down with new alliances. Somebody needs to make a business deal here. Okay? That's the unexpected news, because there's been a lot of... every time I want to say the word lies in my third eye, I'm getting from the movie Django Unchained, when the guy slams down and says, there's been a lot of lies around this table tonight. Something like that. Like somebody's been trying to keep smoke and mirrors in your face about something. They've been double-crossing you. They don't want to see you win. It's been a push and pull with these energies. Okay? Show me the new alliances. Thank you. This would be like a negotiation in the workplace with the Queen of Wands. Okay, here we have the King of Wands coming out, clarifying the energy of this. Who's that? The Page of Pentacles. All right, so those that show loyalty and allegiance, friendship and reconciliation, that would be the person that's very self-expressive. Funny, outgoing, you know what I mean? Very attractive, that type of energy. Someone that can catch the attention of, let's negotiate this business deal. That's what I feel this is. Okay? It's a fucking woman. Notice how all the kings came out first? All the kings damn near came out first. We have the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Cups came out in the Angel Tarot deck already. So there's an Empress energy already out here. What is the Empress doing? The Empress is teaching the light. That's what's happening here. Okay? And doing it at a very slow moving pace. Okay? And people are like, unexpected news. Look, what? It's a woman? You fucking kidding me. You see what I'm saying? Oh, wait a minute. This is not, nope, this is, we're rejecting this person. This is taboo. We cannot have this. This person is to be declined. They're meant to die out. We're never to see them again. You see what I'm saying? Something has to be negotiated here with this business deal. And somebody does not fucking like it. They don't like it. All right, like this is your true passion and they're trying to limit you because of your courage. You're the High Priestess out here. Just know that. All right. Show me what's happening here and why the smoke and mirror, double-crossed energy, push and pull bullshit is here. Oh, boy. The Three of Cups. Because you're going to be successful. Because you're going to be able to celebrate. All right. Look at that. The Lovers. Mercury in Cancer. You're highly intuitive. Okay. This energy here with the Lovers, Gemini's energy, you're able to make, I guess, quick decisions. Okay. You're meant to be celebrated here. People don't like this. They want you to be the third party. Rather, you're probably the one coming through with the most information. Okay, Gemini, information. Because you have your wise elders guiding you here. All right, you sit in solitude and isolation. You meditate. You go within and you get your answers. That's what's happening. Gemini, Virgo energy there with the Lovers and the Hermit. Let me get one more on that Three of Cups. It's you. It's because you're, again, highly intuitive. Mercury in Cancer, Cancer energy, Moon in Cancer today. Okay, it started off all with the Queen of Cups up here, and it said, redemption serves against enemies of religion and governs chastity. Three of Swords, you're very devoted, all right, to your work, Saturn and Libra. Or loyal to who you're contracted to, who your partnerships are, your relationships with, you know, your community. It could be whatever. Oh, you have a lot of accomplishments and you have the courage. I'm telling you. All right. Four of Pentacles here. You've built some sort of firm foundation for yourself out of bravery, courage, determination with the Strength card here. Okay. Yeah. Your bravery, it was this energy here. Your passion towards you being the High Priestess. Tapping in with spiritual communication and showing your brilliance. Okay. What else do we need to know before we get out of this energy? This is a deep reading, you guys. What else do we need to know? So who's this person coming in with the authentic vibes? Who are you being obedient to here over here with the King of Pentacles? Show me the authentic vibe person. The Capricorn. All right. It's coming through as the Devil. Six of Pentacles. Is this the person that's going to pay you out? Interesting. Because this is a person that wants you to be obedient to them. Causing harmony and peace calms anger in anyone. Look at the anger coming out through the damn Devil. Okay. The Six of Pentacles. This was the energy of the new moon in Taurus that took place. We are currently in the second decan of Taurus season. Here it is. All right. There's this energy of, with the Queen of Pentacles coming out as, you know, needing to be compensated. You're finally receiving here. All right. And you're actually in this energy of transition as well. So maybe this is the reason why someone wants you rejected. Look at the Four of Cups with the Moon in Cancer. They don't want you. They want to reject you. It's like, oh, you're like actually emotionally happy here. Why don't you just transition and we'll just kind of like reject you. We don't want you any longer. Something about that. Your soulmate is sitting on the other side of it. This is business though. Queen and the King of Swords, they're not together. Even if this is a soulmate connection, they don't want you guys together. It's taboo. It's discriminated. It's not, how do you say it? It's frowned upon. You being in connection to your soulmate. The fuck kind of shit? Yeah, see? Boundaries. Where'd the card go? You have to be very limited here. You see what I'm saying? Look. Temperance. What is this? Like fucking spiritual warfare out here? It's almost asking, who are you serving? Are you serving the devil or are you serving the angel here? There's a boundary up. So who are you serving? Hermit. It's coming through as a Virgo. The Fool card. They want you to go through Hermit mode again. They want you to go reflect again. So the person that you feel authentic vibes with is coming out as the Capricorn. I wonder why. Okay? I wonder why. Because the King of Pentacles would be the Capricorn, right? That's the person that wants your obedience. That's the person that's trying to bring in harmony and peace and calming anger in anyone. Someone asked me yesterday in the reading, who is God? And I said, honestly, I believe God is a Capricorn. I'm just saying. All right. Temperance is coming out though. All right. So calming the anger in anyone. See what I'm saying? This is temperance. Be patient. Remain balanced. Focus on the healing with the energy of the obsession, the attachments, the anger that you have in the inside. This is almost like one angel on one shoulder and the devil on the fucking other. Know who to keep your boundary up with. The Hermit. You're being guided clearly towards the light, especially if you are feminine energy and you're teaching the light. You know what's what. You had to learn of both sides. You see what I'm saying? You had to see the light and the dark. Something about that. So if they see that, oh my goodness, you know, this person was limited, they kind of like, we have to hold their boundaries up, blah, 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 whatever. Your passion still drives through the energy of your high priestess. You know the secrets of the universe, however you look at it. However you look at it. And this is where the push and pull comes in. Because of the Mercury in Cancer, you're highly intuitive. You might be studying from the home environment. And you sit as the Queen of Cups. You're very much in this energy of being nurturing and kind and compassionate with others, with the energy of their sensitivities when it's connected to their happiness. Love and submission and the energy of redemption is here. How you're meant to serve against the enemies. Okay. What else do I need to see here? That's crazy, 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 crazy. And look who's under that damn King of Pentacles, the Temperance card. All right, so reconciliation regains the favor of those that one has offended. Did they offend you? Because they neglected you? Because they declined you? Because they told you, well, this is too taboo. You're forbidden from our community or something like that. So it's coming out the same way. It's right here. Somebody doesn't want you to believe who you believe in or something like that. Okay? So if you learned of the dark, okay, and you were obviously obedient to this Capricorn energy, Temperance, the Sagittarian, is coming in and saying, okay, well, now we can reconcile. That's funny. Okay. Like you had to learn the secrets of the universe. That type of thing. Interesting. Yeah, it's almost like you had to show your loyalty first. Ace of Pentacles. That's when your offer comes through. There's a sense of control around it, though. Two of Pentacles. Jupiter, Capricorn energy. All right, so you have to understand that you are now part of this organization, this institution. You have a position of authority or a responsibility to serve towards the Capricorn energy. You understand? The Moon. It's meant to be kept hidden, though. Okay? It's meant to be kept hidden. Yeah, Page of Swords, you're always being watched over. Understand that. The Hangman, for whatever reason, you needed to gain perspective about a different situation. The Hangman was right under Temperance in the Angel Tarot. Desire for knowledge protects the liars against evil spells and bad spirits. This is the only God. The only God. Hold on a second. Oh. That's the way it came out. So the only way to know God is to desire for the knowledge of God. So that you can be protected from the liars. They would tell you lies all day long. Throw evil spells on you. Connect you with bad spirits. This is the only way for you to find out what the hell is going on. So if you are in this energy of divine comfort and you're meant to give consolation and protection against enemies, this is you rejoicing with the Page of Cups. It's almost like you have like an open heart. Okay, you show sensitive and compassion energies to your collective. You do it through the way of self-expression. You could be having heightened intuition, that type of thing. And this is what you're meant to do. Eight of Wands is like a work thing. All right, so it's making you more passionate toward God. Ace of Cups under there. Rejuvenation. The energy of healing is here, I'm telling you. Yeah, it says obtains the mercy of God and gives long life. All right, so the more that you desire for the knowledge, the more that you are obedient, all right, the more that you're able to feel the reconciliation of you and God together. All right, yeah. It kind of feels like a feminine energy is doing it, though, and spreading the knowledge of the light, divine consciousness. Okay. I don't know what else to pull here because I feel like we tapped into it all. All right. That's interesting. Yeah, so there seems to be some sort of negotiation happening here with your work, apparently, okay? And where somebody's kind of like, ta-da, here's some unexpected news for you. You've been double-crossed, just letting you know. Somebody kind of like tried to reject you for a reason. They don't want to pay you out. They don't want you part of the community. They don't want you to be able to self-express. They don't want you to be assertive. And this is your job. This is what you came here to do. The sacral chakra. You were meant to start creating. Okay? You were meant to start creating. What else do I need to pull here? I feel kind of like out of my element with this one. I'm going to be honest. You said it's also called the ego. We all have it, don't we? Mars is in Leo. Heavy on the ego. Well, that's interesting. What was this? Timing, gossip, manipulation, and chaos. All right. So apparently the gossip, the manipulation, and the chaos is all connected to a specific deadline. Somebody wants you to feel like you only have a certain time to heal. All right, to understand what the synchronicities are telling you. It's all rumors. It's only we had the same energy yesterday. It's only to try to arrange you to some sort of strategy of building on some sort of instability, the corruption that they put out there to make you believe. This is where you need to yield to that energy. All right, they want you to accept and surrender to them. But these people are cunning. You're meant to persevere and be fearless and go into survival mode here so that you allow yourself freedom. All that bullshit that they're talking, oh, you only have a specific time frame. Bitch, no, you don't. You have freedom here. Interesting. There's a difference. It depends on what road you chose to go down. You chose the devil or you chose the temperance energy. Reminds me of Capricorn at the 30th degree. I'm going to read it out. Being that you could be meeting with new alliances, this specific Sabian symbol speaks about a secret business conference. It says the highest level of social influence. Society is structured hierarchically, and there are small groups of people who secretly direct the course of history. In the kingdom of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. Great power comes when we can see what others do not see. We can grasp opportunity, avoid calamity and inconvenience, influence people who make sound decisions for ourselves. A group of highly awakened individuals together form the ruling executive power over the world affairs, notwithstanding the rise and or fall of political fashions, nations, and or economic blocs. These can see what the masses do not see. Two sides must exist of this phenomenon. The dark aspect is revealed as a satanic elite that selfishly controls the wealth and the laws of the world. There is also a hierarchy of light beings, equally powerful, yet focused on keeping open the path to freedom and complete realization. We need to choose which group to offer our attention to. Who are you picking? Are you the devil or are you fucking temperance? Are you being controlled with money and wealth and the laws of the world? You're now in the connection with the devil. Or that's what they want to hold over you. It's manipulation. Okay? That's where all the chaos in your life is coming from. All right? So there's a difference here. Choose a different path. Go down a different road. What is part of your destiny here, your future? Good morning, rise and shine, baby. Chosen divine, welcome in, sweetie. You said, could I get a message, Jazz, please? Sure, baby. This is a collective message for those that are out there. I'm just letting you know. All right. Immortality is here. This card came out yesterday. It was about you breaking the curse. All right. And what was being hidden, who was cheating people out of, you know, keeping things concealed and or trying to mislead people. That's where you're meant to defend and protect others. Yeah. The father figure came out in yesterday's reading. Guess who the father figure is? It will be seen as the 10th house, the Capricorn energy. So where other people may think like, oh, religion is this, blah, 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 blah. No. They're trying to hide and or protect something that seems to be a lie. You understand? Yeah. It's like terrific work, Jazz. Fantastic results. All right, greatness and the energy of great moments. All right, so the countryside, again, that card came out. There's something that you've been exploring here. It's allowing you to create, experiment, understand the universe. It's like going in the underground of the information that's not there. Okay? And again, if you had to yield against manipulation, chaos, gossip, because they were trying to show you synchronicities of, oh, there's this deadline. No, there fucking isn't. These people are cunning. You were meant to, again, persevere and be fearless in order to survive and express the energy. We have freedom. There's a difference in between whether you choose to go down and be part of this damn controlling the wealth in the world and the laws of the world, or you want to be the one that brings light to the situation so that we can keep open the path to freedom and complete realization. You understand? Higher consciousness, crown chakra, being illuminated towards the connection of the light. All right. This is what's being destructed right now. I feel like Pluto's doing a big one in Aquarius. Pluto is doing a big one in Aquarius. It's almost like changing around the way that people fucking think about the future. You understand? All right. Yeah, I feel like you're meant to come in and bring in some sort of treatment, okay, and healing to help repair those that are dealing with whatever the fuck they're dealing with, not being able to understand something clearly. The father energy is, again, meant for you to come in and teach. So it will be seen like if you're high priestess as well as Hierophant energy, you're very much balanced. Welcome in May the 2nd, okay? Hierophant and high priestess energy together in 2025. There's a lot of 2s and 5s today in the energy. It's part of your destiny. This is your responsibility, all right? You're like this caged up, beautiful flower inside trying to be submissive to somebody that doesn't fucking deserve your time. You know what I mean? Patricia, welcome in. All right, you guys. I mean, I don't know how else to explain that energy. I really don't. What time is it? Maybe about another 10 minutes I can stay with you guys. I wonder who this person is, LOL. Let's ask. Zip said big, 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 big. What am I getting from that? What am I getting? Oh, Pretty Woman. When she walks in and goes, remember me? I came in yesterday. She's like, big mistake. Big, I mean huge. That's what I'm hearing. Big mistake. Big, huge. You're wondering who this is? You guys, use your imagination. Who do you think it is? I love that movie too. That's like one of my favorites. I don't know. Wow, Wheel of Fortune and the 9 of Cups. Jupiter, heavy Jupiter Pisces energy. So this could be a Sagittarian. I don't know. Heavy Taurus, Scorpio in opposition here. There's a transformation that took place. Right now, you may be dealing with a legal issue, but in the near future, you're going to be very, very, very abundant. Okay? Your challenge here was to teach exactly what you knew and how you were accelerating very quickly while doing so. You were breaking some sort of generational curse and having to do with like mental conflict. Jupiter and Gemini energy, current transit. I don't know where we are with that Sabian symbol. Let me just check. 22 degrees of Gemini. 1 second. Okay, so there seems to be the channeled release of emotion right now. And it has to do with the industrial life. That's crazy, dope. That's crazy. That's crazy. Where is Taurus? Right here. So as we were speaking about a man handling baggage this morning with material acquisition with Taurus at the 13th degree, and we said a porter that was carrying heavy baggage has all to do with industry. That we serve is more important than whom we serve. Who are you serving? Pick your poison, right? Who are you serving here? Jupiter and Gemini, again, it has all to do, it says, the industrial city life with factories and therefore worker unrest is contrasted by the pastoral village life where it is normal to celebrate the swings of roundabouts and our feelings, which are more in tune with the seasons and the rhythms of nature. As a healthy society includes both cities and villages, so does a healthy person include both intellectual and emotional drive and values. So again, that was your job here, was to keep everybody in this energy of happiness and learn and do through spiritual communication, teach. Okay? That's the challenge here. That's what accelerated very quickly, was you teaching. Go to school, Mike. All right, Four of Wands. I feel like celebration, happiness, all right? Commitment, could be of significance, family, home, whatever. All right, Four of Wands is currently where we are right now with Venus in Aries, and Spirit is telling me the 2nd degree of Aries. So we already seen the recognition of our potential at Aries at the 1st degree. Let's look at the 2nd degree of Aries. Some people are not willing to learn, unfortunately. All right, so a comedian entertaining a group. This would be like you having to bluff your way through and trying to impress people with what you know. Jupiter and Gemini, technically. I would have to pull it out of my Oracle of the Radiant Sun. But this is you getting adjustment to your feedback, okay? It says, or adjustment to feedback. It says becoming able to see ourselves objectively from another person's viewpoint. I can't speak. Objectivity arises when we come to see that we exist within an extended sphere of reality, and when we can laugh and how insignificant we are within the inestimable, I can't say this word ever, inestimable cosmic world. We see how silly our prideful self-love is, and within the context of greater picture, how irrelevant our personal thoughts and feelings are. It is a great leap forward on the path to realization when we realize self-importance. So this has a lot to do with who you are as a person. I'm seeing energy source already early in the morning. This is all part of your transformation. And again, I feel like you're supposed to be bringing balance to a situation here with justice. It could be, again, once like a legal thing and how you're meant to teach, self-express, that type of thing. Who you're being committed to, all right? How you're overcoming mental conflict or helping others overcome this illness that they may have, all right? People may have accused you of having some sort of illness. That's crazy. This is part of your new journey here with the Fool card. Uranus is currently in Taurus at the 27th degree, and I believe we spoke about this energy being of a woman that has a lot of wisdom. An old Indian woman selling beads, wisdom of an elder. As the youth fades, we become less assertive of self and more willing to adapt to collective ways and needs. In time, the role-playing sheds its glamour, and the glitter and shine are replaced by the depth of beauty and peaceful joy. With age, we become aspects of the culture, representatives of our tradition, and the holders of the deepest wisdom. All right, so I wonder why there's this energy of detachment here. It says the soul is indifferent to circumstances as well as scenarios. All right, so it's showing me here the older woman is going to be the one that has the wisdom. I feel like I'm such a fucking old soul, you guys. weird. I'm such an old soul. Like, why do I have all this information? Why am I, like, seen as understanding this shit? Because it makes no sense to me. I mean, that's crazy. It does. It does. Spirit is like, stop questioning yourself. It's because you were meant to know the secrets of the universe. That's crazy. Yeah. It's almost like if you came here meant to not know something with the Two of Swords, and the Magician and the Eight of Cups is like, you can't take the magic out of somebody that came with that from the past. It comes natural, if you know what I'm trying to say. It's so weird. It's so weird. Yeah, it comes natural. It's kind of like, just kind of, you know, you're waiting for your ships to come in. Continue to just make progress on whatever that may be. Melanie, welcome in. Just passed away a couple months ago. Of course, things are going to start looking up, sweetie. It's just all in the way that you think of it. Okay? Just understand that they're with you in spirit. They love you. They watch over you. They protect you. Okay? And you keep them in your faith and your hope that God is protecting you, as well as your ancestors and those that you feel highly connected to emotionally. That's normally how we tap in. All right. Allow yourself to go into meditation and love the energy that you feel from that, and allow yourself to receive synchronicities and messages from spirit, because they're all around us. Absolutely. Pay attention to your dreams too. I just heard that. They're going to come visit you in your dreams. Especially right now. I feel like Neptune is in a completely new era with it being in Aries. Okay. Yeah. The moon is here with Jupiter and Gemini again. The moon in Cancer is going to semi-sextile Jupiter and Gemini today. What about this message? Spirit is trying to tell me something here. Give me 1 second, Chosen Divine. I will answer your email today, yes, ma'am. I have a couple things to do this morning, but as soon as I get back, I'll definitely get back to you, sweetie. What's going on here? What about the moon in Cancer with a semi-sextile to Jupiter and Gemini? What's going on? Somebody has like unexpected work coming in today. You may have in the past been going through like a lot of hardship. Somebody wants to communicate to you and collaborate with you so that you can become more in this energy of sense of independence and or freedom, being able to reap the fruits of your labor, whatever you do. They're like shocked with your work today. I don't know what's going on. All right. The challenge here is the Two of Cups. It's almost like, what are you trying to create for yourself? Because for whatever reason, the goal for you is to be the star. You're the Queen of Wands right now. It's almost like you're impressing people by what you do for work with this specific transit today. The moon in Cancer with a semi-sextile to Jupiter and Gemini. Good morning, Sin. Six of Pentacles. There seems to be some sort of reciprocation in the energy here. A gift wanting to come through. Someone needs your support, okay, as well. That was a very clear message. That's for somebody. Four of Cups. Try not to reject somebody today. Moon in Cancer energy. If you feel rejected, it's okay. Just kind of like sit with yourself. All right. You need to understand why you're not accepting love. Ace of Cups. Maybe that needs to be shown to you. Maybe it's going to be friends and or family that do that to you. Three of Cups. There's something you don't want to release, or you're stuck on something. I don't know. Cindy said, play nice. I'm cracking up. When I have none, because recently I haven't had any. Melanie, are you speaking about... I'm so proud of being able to do it in the past. I just need them to be my strength. Sweetie, you shouldn't have to rely on somebody else to be your strength. You need to be your own strength. That's what this is telling you. You have to have the bravery, the courage, and the determination to be able to do it on your own. You don't need anybody else. And if you do, then that's going to be you having to work with your emotional state from within first. You're going to have to go into hermit mode and sit with yourself and understand why you're feeling the way that you feel. Whether it's resentment about something about the past, whether it has something to do with why you're upset and angry within yourself, I don't know. Okay? You may need some therapy or something. And that's okay. If you're angry at the situation and you wanting protection and support, they're there, trust me. But you have to understand it within yourself to be able to connect. Okay? You can't expect somebody to do the work for you. You have to do it within yourself. Yeah, I feel like if there's something going on in your mindset, go sit with yourself. You're going to be able to, like, tap into self-love. That's what it is. It's going to be a heavy burden. You can do it, though. All right? It's going to be, like, your responsibility to carry. Yes, because you need to become balanced within yourself. All right? The soul's togetherness, the unity of your divine masculine and feminine energies needs to sit with you, together, so that you can start manifesting the things that you desire. The song "Lean on Me When You're Not Strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, but it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on." Now it's like, now call on me, brother, when you need a hand. I can't. Y'all got me going this morning. Cut it out. That came out of nowhere because I didn't hear that song for a very long time, but the lyrics were right there. So thank you. Knight of Swords in the Moon. I feel like there's some sort of communication coming through. All right. So tap in with your emotions today. Yeah, thank you. It's like with your emotions today. You're going to be really happy with wherever that leads you to. All right. So if you need to communicate about what you feel from within, like those inner feelings, do that. All right. I got to get out of here, you guys. I got to get myself together. Thank you all for coming in. For joining Jazz this morning. Hit the like button on your way out, please. And again, today we've got the conjunction of Venus and Neptune in the sign of Aries at 1:07 p.m. All right. I'll be in therapy by then, so wish me luck, you guys. I have therapy today. I got therapy. What the hell? Somebody here needs to imagine to be able to create the abundance that they want. It has something to do with your possessions, your finances, your stability. All right. Like you need to get creative. I hope that it's better than you expect. I hope it is as well. I really do. I just feel like I can't get it right at the time. I need to be 100% there and strong for my son that lost their father. What's crazy, that song is in recovery song from rehab. Interesting. Well, apparently we're all recovering from something, sweetie, so don't feel alone. I love you guys. I got to get out of here. I'll talk to you later. Bye.